What is going on YouTube? It is Justin WB here, and today I'm going to give y'all a tutorial on how to Lord Rocket. As you can see right here, my glorious little healer rocket is Lord, and I'm going to show y'all how to do it. So let's get into it. Now I'm sure if you already have Lord or are grinding for Lord, you know the gist of how it goes. You go from Agent to Knight to Captain, Centurion to Lord. You get Spray, then you get these cool little knockout animations, which you're probably not going to get specifically with Rocket because you're going to be healing most of the time. And then finally, when you get Lord, you get this beautiful little icon, which I really do enjoy. So yeah. Alright, and on the screen right here is the level system that works with Lord. As you can see, there are 4 categories. The top 3 categories are the same for every single healer. So you would need to be required to use the character for a certain amount of time, get a certain amount of healing, and get a certain amount of KOs and assists. Now with every time you progress through the system, the numbers will be higher. But specifically for the 4th challenge, it is specific for every character in the game. Now for Rocket, your challenge is to get revives with your BRB ability, which is your R1 ability if you are on controller. This thing can take a while, knowing it can be destroyed, knowing people are too far, or even the long cooldown being 45 seconds. But in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to get it as quick as possible. This took me around 20 hours to complete. I had some friends queue up with me and help me out a little bit. They know who they are. But here are my stats for Lord Rocket. It does say I have 23.3 hours, but I played a couple games with them after. It took me around 21 hours flat to complete. And yeah, just to take a little glimpse, this is what my Lord stats were. So be prepared to grind that Lord if you really want it. Custom game to show you guys how to play Rocket. So it's L2. I'm on console, by the way. L2 is to heal, primary fire is to shoot. But one thing is it has really bad drop off damage and bullet range. It's really bad, but most of the time you're going to be wanting to heal. It can bounce off walls, so that's the one ability. Also the passive is he can wall run, and when you press X, he slow falls. So really take advantage of that mobility so you don't get killed by divers, especially Spider-Man, because a lot of Spider-Man are going to be coming through. So take advantage of that. And then so L1 is his jetpack ability. When you use it, you automatically self-fall. Another tip of advice is when you're wall running, the direction you press your jetpack button, you're going to be going in that direction too. So that can really be a good way to get out of sticky situations. You don't always have to go up and certain directions as well, so you'll be good with that. And finally, the hardest part of this kit, I believe, is protecting this revive. So you can see right here, this is his revive, and teammates have to be within range for this thing to activate. As you can see, Spider-Man's in range, he got revived. So that is his kit, and after you get a revive, it is a 45-second cooldown, but there is a kicker. So the kicker is that this thing can get destroyed. I don't know how much health it has, but I believe it has 125 health, I believe. It can get destroyed, and if it gets fully destroyed, you will get a 45-second cooldown. And a thing you can do too is cancel it. So say maybe a Spider-Man or Iron Man shooting it, a health bar will show up right here, and just click it again, you'll cancel it. If it's at full health, you'll get a 5-second cooldown, giving you an easy opportunity to replace it and get a revive off. Another thing too is they cannot be far. So for example, I'm going to keep it back there. Look at the kill feed. I'm going to see if somebody's going to die soon. So as you can see right here, this Groot is about to pass away. He might be close to it. The Penny Parker. Yeah, there we go. The Penny Parker over there got knocked out, but you can see the revive did not go off. So you have to make sure it's in close range, but not too close to where it's easy to destroy. It is very easy to place in certain maps as well. For example, I picked Tokyo because I feel like it's the best map, especially for convoy. So I get revives. Like for example, if this is still up, this roof right here, you can get an easy revive. Sometimes you can get good flanks when you revive, like this group right here. If I placed it earlier, I would have got it, but you can place it right here. This will work. Or you can place it right here, or most importantly, you can place it above this house because this house will not get destroyed. Some chunks will fall off here and there, but you can keep it up there. You can see his human torch right here. Probably shooting my thing. As I shoot it, cancel it. Luckily I didn't shoot it, so I didn't have a cooldown, so I'm good. See, 5 seconds. Another good spots up here as well. just boom, throw it. You can throw it pretty far too, so don't be afraid to chuck it. And if you mess up, once again, cancel it and place another one. And another key thing with Rocket is he has 2 team-ups. As you can see, I got this Spider-Man with that revive. You have a team-up with Groot, and there's also a team-up with the Rocket, or with Jet Bolt and Dodge it right there. This thing's really good with dodging ults, by the way, so use that while you can. But he has a team-up with Groot that gives you guys damage reduction, but I really don't feel it, honestly. And you can go on the shoulders, give him heals, shoot with them. You're all good to go. But he has another team up with Punisher and Bucky, but as recording and releasing this video, Bucky's no longer going to be part of the team up, Winter Soldier. So it's just going to be you and Punisher, which is really easy to rack up assists. Because every time the Punisher gets a kill under your ability, it's a free assist. Or any kills you get under your ult, you get a free assist as well. But you need to be very careful with this ult. It does have a lot of health. Most of the time it's not going to get destroyed unless it gets solo ulted. But you will get easy assists without a doubt. But a tip of advice, if there's a Moon Knight, if there's a Winter Soldier, there's Cloak and Dagger, a Mantis, or even a Luna Snow, especially, use his ult after the fact, because his ult, all those ults I listed are going to get countered, even Iron Man ults as well. So maybe if you want to bait an ult, drop it in a certain spot. The Iron Man will, without a doubt, or Moon Knight, without a doubt, shoot that area. But yeah, that's kind of my tutorial on how to get it. He's really easy to play, really easy to pick up. Abuse the wall running, okay? He can wall run anywhere. Look, I'm literally running across this tree. I can jetpack up here. I can wall run on this. And every time you get off a wall run, it'll jump for you a little bit and you can float once again. But yeah, guys, don't be afraid to use that wall run, that mobility, that jetpacks, and make sure you place those revives, because it's going to be the longest part of your grind. So yeah, guys, funny moments and some more little tactics that I use to Lord Rocket. I have a bunch of clips coming up soon. So yeah, guys, just WV, and I'm out. Peace.
Alright, I'm gonna give you all voiceover on this one because I was super locked in. So with this match specifically, this Hulk was just coming from my cheeks the whole time. And like I said, especially with Hulk, since he's a melee character, and yes, he can jump, but he needs to time it pretty good to hit me. You need to abuse the wall running and jetpacks. Look at, he's down there on the wall trying to get me. There's me hiding in the corner so he can get me. Boom, hits me with the clap. So now I gotta freaking rotate and rotate. I'm basically just spinning in circles, reviving myself at the same time. There I go, almost get one shot, but the healers kind of got me right there. Drop the revive in the corner to make sure I can get a res off. What else happened? Okay, so Hulk ults, and look, he just straight up tries to go for me. Boom. Invisible Woman gets res. He was destroying it, but he didn't get off in time, so she got revived just to die later. And there he goes, still trying to get me. He can't get me, so this is a really good tutorial, I guess, on how to avoid the Hulks or divers like that try to go for you, because they're gonna want you dead, man. You're a Rocket. You're easily one of the healers that don't die the most. So yeah, here's another clip of me dropping the ults, and the Hulk still comes for me. Spider-Man got me that assist. Drop ults, guys. It gives you assist. So there I go, DPSing the Hulk a little bit, and he is getting overstimulated. The Luna ults, so he just has to push back. So most of the time, just stay in the air. Look at that goated ass freaking throw. Hide those in the high spots too. A lot of those people, unless they're flyers, are not going to see those high res spots. So here comes the Hulk again. Utilize the map. Rocket can almost wall run anywhere. But yeah, look at, I'm just staying here and he just keeps coming from my cheeks. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking here. Like, I never thought of this before. My mic was muted, but I was like, oh my god, this Hulk won't leave me alone. I was like saying something like that. But you gotta make sure you don't die. You gotta get those reses off. I should be placing a res here sometime soon because I have it ready and it's not, I'm not doing nothing. So there we go. The Hulk was easily the MVP of the enemy team because he knew how to swing. Alright, I don't know, and he was a Lord Hulk too, I'm pretty sure, so he knew what he was doing. But there I go in a high ground spot. getting heals off, but my team is getting cooked by that Bucky ult. So I know he's coming for me soon, so my goal is just stay on the high ground, make sure he doesn't get me. Place that rest spot right there. Once again, another hiding spot. No one's gonna come there unless they go for a flank. It is overtime. Bucky is freaking shredding the team. I drop the ult, get the Venom res. And Hulk still swinging. He's a real nuisance on the team, so I had to decide to put the matter in my own hands and DPS as Rocket. And the Venom comes in. Do not have a res ready, so I'm just praying to God those heals go off. As the key again, utilize wall running, not dying, and boom. That should be the game after we get the Hulk. Maybe not. Okay, it's not yet. Thor coming from my cheeks. It's okay, drop the rest spot. Everyone's completely ignoring it. I revived the magic right there. Even if she had ult or not, boom, pop ult, full health. We're right there on fight. But this took a while. Oh my goodness. Spider-Man ult. Luna Snow contesting point. It's just me acting a bot, not even moving my left stick. Holding the left trigger. Very important, alright? Healing is a strong suit. Just like that, I get another ult. Round over. Match secured. And here comes the end of the big shot.
Okay,